Yeah. It's a bit of a wild household, but yeah.
So to get started, let's go back to the start of Sviesa. I'm going to keep saying it wrong the whole time.
Just have it on the wall there.
I know, I should do. Sviesa.
Sviesa's fine.
Yeah, Sviesa candles. How did it even start?
So I got made redundant in lockdown in about June 2020, and then we actually wanted to start a business together.
Yeah, we tried a few things, didn't we?
We tried a few things like upholstering furniture. So we found it free on Gumtree or Facebook Marketplace. Completely did it up and tried to sell it.
Yeah, they did quite well with that, to be fair. Yeah, you can find some wild things out there. Facebook Marketplace, just free things, lazy boy recliner chairs.
Yeah.
Some things we just pick it up for free and just sell it, flag it on eBay straight away. So.
We just had so much time.
Obviously I was got put on furlough for like 3-4 months. You got made redundant, didn't you? So
yeah, I was on furlough and also got made redundant as well.
Double whammy, yeah.
Double whammy.
So just loads of free time really, and scratching your head looking for things to do. Not really much money to start a business, but
I started brainstorming some ideas for candles. I don't know why I wanted to make candles. I think I saw a soap bar once that looked quite cool. It was like a gradient. It's kind of hard to describe, but it was made out of 2 pieces of soap and then put together it created a gradient. And I think that's where I wanted to make candles from it, because they're quite similar, like soap and candles. The making process is quite similar. And then I found a mould online. It was the angel mould. That was the first one. No angels about, but the first one was an angel mould. We invested maybe £100 or something.
Yeah, it started around about £100 each, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a bit of wax, bit of equipment.
But it originally got to a point where you was talking about it for a while, and I said, I don't want to hear anything else unless you've done something, you've brought something, you've started something, because all you're doing is talking about it for months now, so something just had to happen, didn't it?
Yeah, that is exactly what happened.
And that's kind of what just happened, we just went for it a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, you had a bit of a go at me for just talking about it and not actually doing anything, and then I thought, you know what? Went online, bought some equipment, and then I made an angel. And I think I showed your mum first, and she really liked it. And then other people just started to really like it. Took some really, really rubbish photographs of it, put it on Etsy, and it started selling, didn't it?
Started selling.
And then after that, there was loads more moulds that you could buy. Started making different styles.
From there, then I think we invested about £1,000 each. Then I think, didn't we? And we went a bit. We thought, it's not a lot of money, but a lot of money to us at the time. But it's just something we thought, may as well just do it. If we lose it, it's £1,000. Then it's a lot of money, but it's not as well at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
And you're young,
and we're young, and we're living at home, rent free, luckily. So
on furlough.
So going back, you said you both wanted to make a business.
Yeah.
Was that thinking happening before you even started? Before furlough?
For a while, to be fair.
Were you always thinking that, and then furlough came, you're like, oh, maybe this is a good time? Or is it like, we have loads of time?
I think with furlough, or with the pandemic in general, it accelerates a lot of things, doesn't it? So it probably... I always thought in the back of my mind, I want to do start a business, and this goes beyond just what we're doing now with the candles. But just trying to find that idea or land on something that you like doing, that originally you got to start doing it part-time around your work. But I think furlough, it made it happen, probably. It made it happen, didn't it, being on furlough. Because we originally had that time, then when we started going back to work, it was 12-hour days, wasn't it?
And so what were you doing for work before this business? And before even your upholstery business, what was the first things after uni and that?
So I graduated 2019. I then did some voluntary work in Denmark, Copenhagen, just design festivals. And then moved back to Nottingham, was looking for a job, found a job in London, interior design, which is what I did my degree in, interior design. And then about 2 months in, COVID hit, got sent home to work from home, then got put on furlough, then got made redundant. And so I kind of always did have that creative thing in me that I definitely want to do, but yeah.
What are you doing, Marco?
So I was doing and still am doing. I'm still working for a company called Sonte. So I work in sales. I'm an account manager essentially. So I'm driving around the country a bit, Monday to Friday, and I've been doing that pretty much since I got out of uni. Really, about a year. Just before that, I was working in like a L'Oreal factory, picking and packing, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just jobs to get by and stuff. But yeah, and now I'm still working. So mainly it's Caitlin. She's doing 80% of the work, or probably 95% of the work. I mean, to be fair.
When we first started out, it was kind of more of a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
It was kind of like we both. But it was kind of mainly me because I kind of really wanted to meet.
You was the boss, I think, and
yeah.
Were you both on furlough at that time when you first started?
I think we were.
Yeah.
So you both at least had the time to.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were both. I think maybe I was on furlough and you maybe just lost your job and you was looking for another job, or in and around that kind of time. I'd say, like, April, May, June, July time last year when it was hot. I remember you were doing the upholstery stuff outside and it was burning hot every day.
Yeah,
just doing like 12-hour days
doing
doing
it.
That's
garden,
probably why it was so fun doing it because of the weather.
Yeah. But yeah, so when we first started out, it was like 50-50, and then it kind of, I was doing more of the work gradually, and then you went back to work, so obviously I was doing more of the work. Then I did find a job in customer service full time, so I was doing that full time, but also doing my candles. And I think it got to a point like around Christmas where we couldn't keep up with it. I couldn't keep up with it.
It was going quite well, wasn't it? At Christmas in January, February time. Yeah,
and we kind of sat down and we were like, shall I quit my job? Shall I not quit my job?
Well,
that was a big risk that I think I took with it.
What's good people? If you enjoyed that, then listen to the full episode over in your favourite podcast streaming service. Or for more clips, just continue to explore the channel. Keep it easy.